my speeches over the police, because when it comes to like every superhero in the real world, police are the ones that definitely have to have the most verbal communication when it comes to figuring out a crime, who did it, who did what, or like where the person is. With verbal communication, you gotta have open communication, reinforcement, effective listening, open and closed questioning, reflecting and clarifying, basically summarizing, and then closing communication. You gotta backtrack, they gotta figure that stuff out. And, you see on the internet all the time that there's crooked cops, and they're killing people or hitting people, and then the people in the video are like, he wasn't doing anything wrong, or they weren't doing what they're supposed to do, and then cops get the whole stereotype of they're all bad when they're not. I know the last few times, like in the past, like I got in an accident maybe about 2 weeks ago. The cop was very, very good at communicating with me and helping me out to get what needed to be done. And before school's out, I was in McAllister and I had gotten pulled over, and the cop gave me everything that I needed to do. He's very good. He is very good verbal communication. He asked me where I was going. He asked me what I was doing. He asked me a bunch of questions. He listened to what I had to say. He worked with me and did what he needed to do so that I could be safe. Definitely having verbal communication is the best possible thing you can do. And for cops to figure things out, that's what they need to have. You can't be successful and have without verbal communication. It's not going to work. And police don't always have verbal communication because they don't always take the things that they should. But I mean, that's not basically based on the cop, it's based on how that person is. I don't think it's based on how all the cops are. It's more just based on what that person is naturally like. Because every person is different, not every person is the same way, not every person is going to take things the same way. And I feel like without like a set basic of rules, they're not going to be followed. But I've met cops that have very, very good skills at communication. I've had cops that are very, very helpful for things whenever they're not, or very understanding, or, well, I mean, really just helpful in any way possible. I don't think they're all bad, but they're not all good.